Dalton, Italy, the individual who is known as Chud the Builder. This is an individual who used to go to black people and use racial slurs. So he is known for that. So, and when people used to kind of respond that they were not excited about his behavior, he would go ahead and say they were chimping out. Now, there are a lot of issues which are facing Chud the Builder at the moment. And this is where he is charged with various charges, which include attempted murder, employing a firearm during a dangerous felony. We have aggravated assault and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. Those are the charges which are facing Chud the Builder. Now, his followers, he has a massive following, more especially by white supremacists. These individuals are making things hard for him because they have gone ahead and they have started threatening the judge. The judge who is handling the case of Chud the Builder is being threatened by the followers and supporters of Chud the Builder. So this is after a lot of restrictions which Chud the Builder has faced, especially when it involves the bond which Chud the Builder has been given or as is required to give in order to be set free. Chud the Builder, initially his bond was set at 1.25 million US dollars, the amount which he was frustrated immediately he heard the judge announce the amount. But there were a lot of negotiations after which the amount was reduced to 1 million US dollars, which also was a huge amount for individuals like Chud the Builder. So individuals who are supporters of him have gone ahead and raised some amount. In a give send me go, he has raised more than 300,000 US dollars. And also there's another fundraiser which was also created by his family where they have raised more than 271,000 US dollars. But I also heard that the judge had also said that this amount, which has been raised by individuals who are actually white supremacists, this is not the amount which is going to be used in order to free Chud the Builder. So things are getting hard and hard for Chud the Builder. But the church, as he said, I believe, is that the church is known as Melissa Blackburn. He said, let me use he because I'm not sure at the moment about his sex. So he said that all way round, after they had set this amount, he received threats by supporters of Chud the Builder. So you may think that they are making things easy for Chud the Builder, but at the end of the day, they are making things worse and worse each and every day. This is what the judge had to say. General Sessions Judge Melissa Blackburn said after June 17 decision to revoke bond of Chud the Builder, whose name is Dalton, Italy, she received, it's a woman, she received threats all weekend long. So supporters of Chud the Builder are threatening the judge who is handling the case of Chud the Builder. They are making things worse for him. Already things are worse for him because these cases, it's going to take a hell of a lot of negotiations, a lot of decisions for him at least to gain some, how can I say, some kind of arrest punishment. But his supporters, they think that by threatening the judge who is handling his case, things are going to get better for him. Let me make it perfectly clear. I have I have a sworn duty to enforce the law. That is the judge saying. I am going to perform that duty, she said. So the judge doesn't want to relent on her own judgment. She is going full blown, more especially when it comes to Chud the Builder. Christopher Morrison. Now, this is the individual who, where Italy or Chud the Builder went and also didn't want to pay the amount which he had ordered. So Chud the Builder went ahead and started live streaming in this restaurant, which was prohibited. And when they went ahead and asked him to stop live streaming, he went ahead and also started causing chaos. At the end of the day, he also called, there was a black individual in that restaurant, he started calling him racial slurs. So they decided it was not worth it. It was around $371, the amount which Chad the builder was supposed to pay. They saw that it was not worth it. They allowed him to go even without paying. This is what Morrison had to say. Christopher Morrison, Executive Director of Security and Loss Prevention at Omni Hotel, testified June 25th that eventually he felt it was best for the restaurant to cut its losses and let Italy live. So they saw that there was a lot of chaos which was caused by Jack the Builder. So they thought it would be nice for them to allow him to live even without paying. He needed to go more than we needed that money, Morrison said. I need to repeat. He needed to go more than that money was what Morrison said. So you can see that this is an individual who caused chaos everywhere he went. That is Chad the Builder. And his supporters, they think that they are making things better for him. At the end of the day, they are causing Jad to Builder to receive a lot of severe punishment because his mob, his white supremacists are out of control. Anyway, I would like your thoughts more, especially when it comes to Chad the Builder. Where do you see this case going? More especially, should these individuals who just go to random people, even if they are of different colors, and start causing chaos because they want to, the idea, for instance, behind Jared the Builder is that they are free speech absolutists. Yeah, they can talk anything which they want, and when different individuals have this different response, then they go out and saying they have started chimping out. As usual, go ahead, subscribe, like, and also don't forget to share. See you in my next one. Siku njema.